Alright, so this week's Throwback Thursday video is the Macarena. And the thing about the Macarena is it's only two chords played together back and over, but it's what you do with them that will require the practice. But first of all, let's have a look at what notes are involved. So we have the 6th fret on the A string, and I'm using my 3rd finger, my ring finger, to play that. Then we have the 6th fret on the D string underneath, which I'm using my pinky to play. And we're going to hit it once. Okay, now your next chord is the index finger goes on the 4th fret of the A string, and you bar it so it also covers the D string below. Right, so the first one, second one. And you may notice that my index flattens a bit as I play the second one. It doesn't need to be flattened for the first one. Then watch, it'll flatten, okay? Now, the next thing about it is, it's the way it's played. It's done using a delay, so once it's hit once, it goes da, 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 and you hear 2 repeats. But the thing about the repeats is they get quieter. So if we went like this, if we hit it 3 times without the fade off, it would sound like this. Which kind of sounds like something from like Doom 95 or a Mario Brothers boss level or something. So what we can do is as follows. You're going to hit them in groups of 3. So we hit the first one, second one, third one, fourth, and you're only going to hit one group of the second chord. Okay, so all together it would go like this. The next thing you're going to notice is I'm palm muting the bridge as I play it. So you're going to see my palm there, and it's right in on top. It gives it that snap sound. Without it, it's way more bouncy with it on. Right, so now that we have the 2 chords, and by the way, these are just levels, like you'll work through. I began by figuring out what the 2 chords were, then I started working on moving between them, getting that movement fluid. The next thing I worked on was getting used to the sound of hearing it in sets, like right, and the final thing before we move on to getting that pure delay sound is the way it's counted in. It's the first thing we hear in the recording, but the count actually goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right, now let's have a look at this delay sound. So we'll take a closer look, and the first thing to notice will be that everything on this hand is going to be the exact same as we've talked about. But the part that's going to change now is what we do with our picking hand. So I'm going to hit it once. Second time gets a bit quieter. Third. So all together. And the tricky thing about it is when you're doing it, like you'll go from this full-on volume to just a dip in volume, and usually you'll have dipped a bit too much. So it's about having a hit, then a slightly more silent one, then one more level down. So I've yet to spend even more time at this, but I've already spent some time going. Okay, and there is one other little bit I forgot about. It's the tail that goes on at the reel end. So after you do it again, again. Now the final one will go like this. It will go. So you hit this with the 2 delays. And the final chord there is the 6th fret on the E string, and it is the 6th fret on the A string. And again, I'm using my 3rd and pinky. You may like to use your 3rd as well, barred like this. But if you're getting used to that whole sensation of having a finger flattened, then you are better off using your 3rd and pinky. And that is the Macarena. I may post a video later on or attach it to this, depending on time goes, of how it sounds with the delay doing the rest of the work. So all I do with the delay is... and the pedal takes care of the rest. Alright, have fun guys. Until next week. Thanks for watching.